Good morning, students. Let us continue our chapter Pepper the Phantom Pet. And let us start from page number 79, second paragraph. Teacher, come on, Pia. Stop daydreaming. Let us hear about your pets. There is silence. Everyone turns to Pia in anticipation. Anticipation means expectation. So now the teacher, she is calling Pia to come and tell them about her pets. So there is silence everywhere because everybody wants to hear from Pia, and they were having lots of expectations, as Pia has already said that she is a big animal expert. So student 3, yes Pia, what is your pet? Bet it's the best. Student 4, Pia the great animal expert. Go on Pia, don't tell me you don't have a pet. Student 5, she has a dog. I have seen it. It's a mangy old street dog. It can hardly walk. So students are asking Pia to tell them about her pets. So student 5, she told that she has a dog and it's a mangy old street dog. So what do we mean by mangy? Dirty and in a bad condition. So everybody started laughing. Students, really Pia, only a mangy dog? Maybe it's a wolf in disguise. Shut up. Of course she has an exotic pet. No Pia. So different students, they are giving their suggestions. So some are saying that really Pia, she is having a mangy dog. So maybe it's a wolf in disguise. Disguise means it's looked like a wolf. It is having a different appearance. So others said, shut up. Of course she has an exotic pet. Exotic means of foreign origin or character. But she has the most exciting pet. Come on Pia, tell us. So Pia to audience. Now here Pia is saying something to the audience. See what I mean, so you will forgive me for what I am going to do, won't you? I mean, you do understand that I have to. I have an image, a reputation to protect. I have to think of my fans. I don't want to let everybody down. So Pia is addressing to the audience and she is saying that you will forgive me because she thinks that the audience knows very well that Pia doesn't have any pet monkey at her house. So that is why she is saying that she has some image, a reputation to protect. So she don't want to let everybody down. So students, they started chanting. Pia goes slowly to the top of the class. As soon as she is there, everyone is quiet. Teacher, go on Pia. We would love to hear all about your pet. Pia almost inaudibly. Inaudibly means unable to hear. Okay, whatever Pia is saying, students were unable to hear. I have a, so student said, we can't hear you, speak up, louder Pia. Okay, then other student named Pallavi. She said, keep quiet you guys, let her talk, go on Pia. Pia, I have a, she takes a deep breath. Now the decision is taken, she speaks up. So Pia decided what she has to speak and she speaks up. I have a monkey. So class erupts with excitement. Students, oh, a monkey. Gosh, that's so cool. Man, she is so lucky. So the students, they were giving the expression of surprise and shock that she is having a monkey and she is so lucky. General expressions of admiration and envy. Admiration means praise and envy means jealousy. So some were praising her and some were jealous with her. So teacher, children, let her speak. Go on Pia. Pia, yeah, okay, that's it. I have got a monkey, so can I go now? Student 5, come on, tell us some more. You have got to. Teacher, yes Pia, what a lovely unusual pet. Do tell us more about it. So teacher also said Pia that Pia, you are having a strange pet, some different kind of pet. So tell us more about it. So Pia said, okay, well. Student 1, what is his name? Pia, she was having a bit of paper in her hand. So she said paper and then she said that she mean pepper. Student 1, so cute. Student 2, is it a boy or a girl? So Pia gave the reply that a girl, definitely a girl. Then again all started laughing. Student 3, is it one of those brown monkeys that Bandarwalas have? So Pia said, no, it's a capuchin monkey. And Capuchin monkey, it is a South American breed. It is quite rare. Student 4. Where did you get it? Pia. My uncle bought her in child. He is an animal expert and so he got her. Students. Wow, that's awesome. So students, they were asking number of questions from Pia, like how old is she? How long have you had her? What does she eat? What does she wear? What does she sleep? Teacher. Children, calm down please, otherwise I will have to give you written work. So teacher said that I will have to give you some written work. So at this they are immediately quiet. Teacher. Pia, you have created such a sensation with your monkey. Now I think the students are not going to be able to concentrate on anything else. A monkey, and that too such a rare breed. Why don't you give us a talk? So teacher said that Pia, now the students, they won't be able to concentrate on anything else. So you are having a monkey and it's of rare breed. Then we need a talk from you. The bell rings. Okay, for the next class. Pia, you can prepare a lecture about your very special pet. So student 5, he said, yeah, get some photos and all. Student 6, why photos? Why can't Pia bring the monkey to class? A moment of silence. Pia is petrified. Petrified means extremely frightened. So why she was frightened? Because there is no monkey with her. The others are stunned at the brilliance of the idea. Stunned means shocked at such a brilliant idea. Then everyone starts yelling. Yelling means shouting. Some kids begin to act like monkeys. Students, ma'am, tell her to bring the monkey to class. Yes, like a show and tell. Please, ma'am. Like a show and tell means show and tell competition is there when you show something and you tell about that. So Pia will also show her monkey and she will tell about her. Bring the monkey to class. No, Pia. Teacher, all right, I will ask the principal for special permission. Then teacher exits and the children crowd around Pia. The class dissolves and the children are now out in the halls. Other children enter the hall from other classes. Pia's classmates run to them and tell them the hot news of the day. Below are some suggestions, but it would be the best for the students to improvise some of these lines below. Pia stands in her corner downstage and looks at them. So what Pia's classmates are doing? They are talking to other children from other classes, and Pia stands in her corner and she looks at them. So what they were talking? Classmates. Did you hear? Children. No, what? Classmates. Pia has got the school monkey for a pet. It is called Pepper. She is a girl. She is South American. Pia is going to get her to school. Boy. So one of the boy, he said, what? Tell me, Pia is going to bring some South American girl to school. Wow, man. Pia, can you introduce me to her? So student 4, not a girl, silly, a monkey. Student 3, yes, but a monkey would be just the girlfriend for this Abe. So the students, they are joking with each other. Student 3 said that for a monkey can have a monkey as his girlfriend. Boy, a monkey. Whose monkey? Kiska monkey? Pia to audience. I guess you know that there is no monkey. I mean, this is just monkey business. So here now Pia is addressing to the audience because she knows that audience knows very well that there is no monkey. But everyone expected something really exciting from me. I couldn't disappoint them. Could I? I had to give them something to talk about, didn't I? So Pia is addressing the audience and she is saying that I couldn't disappoint my class fellows. So they were expecting something really exciting. That is why I introduced to them a monkey. Student, hey Pia, just heard about your cool new pet. Pia, yeah, you heard. Student, why didn't you ever tell us before? Student, yeah, I mean something like this. I would have told the whole world in a minute. Student, I would tell it in a nanosecond. So what the student they are saying that how did you kept such a huge secret with you. If I would have such kind of pet, then I would have told the whole world in a minute, even in a nanosecond. So Pia said, I was embarrassed. I mean, didn't want to show off. Boy, oh, how modest. I would have showed off and showed off till I was blue in the face. Student, you already do okay, so just keep quiet and let us hear about the monkey, you big ape. Okay, then one of the students, Shama, she said, Pia, hey Pia, the principal is calling you. He wants to see you about something. Pia said, but what I have done? Shama, God knows, I am just carrying the message. So then the principal's entry was there from downstage, right? As the skit is going on, so now principal enters on the stage. Beckons to Pia. Beckons to Pia means he gave a signal with the hand. And Pia goes to him trembling. Halfway there, she turns in an aside to audience. So she stopped on the way at the halfway, and then she looked at the audience. Pia, oh God, do you suppose that principal is got to know about my phantom monkey? Pia is addressing this to the audience. Do you think that principal has got to know about my phantom monkey? Oof, now I am really in trouble. I tell you, all those books that moralize and go on and on about not telling a lie are right. I wish I would read them a bit more carefully and learn not to shoot my mouth off. Now I am in really big trouble. Goes up to the principal. Good morning, sir. So Pia said that there are certain books that are having a moral that never tell a lie. So she wished that she would have read those books a bit more carefully, and she would have learned not to tell a lie. Now she is really in a big trouble. And then she goes up to the principal and she wished him, good morning, sir. Principal, Pia. Yes, Pia. Your teacher has just informed me that you have a delightful monkey as a pet. But this is just wonderful. We are studying primates, are we not? So we are studying primates. Primates means about animal family. So principal said to Pia that we are studying about animal family in a school. I think it would be a wonderful idea for you to bring your monkey to school. What did you say her name was? Garam masala. So Pia said Pepper. So we will continue this chapter in our next video. It's sufficient for today. Okay, till then, bye.